Sports. All right, let's talk about the Canelo, man. He's got the game shook right now. The whole internet is running wild. What the hell is going on, man? Crazy, dog. So, yeah. So after Canelo beat Plant, man, I don't know where Canelo, he came out that he was gonna fight at cruiserweight. Like, what the hell? Canelo at cruiserweight? That's 190 to 200 pounds. That's crazy. So yeah, so Canelo's gonna fight Llunga Makabu, cruiserweight WBC champion, and the WBC gave Canelo the green light to fight him. They had a convention in Mexico, in the capital of Mexico, and that's where it was announced. So yeah, man, this came out of nowhere, out of left field. It's got everyone shook, including other fighters. So let's just say, just real quick, Llunga Makabu is a WBC champion, like I said before. He's a black fighter because you know the stereotype that Canelo doesn't fight black fighters, and this fighter's black. So yeah, we could put that to rest. Shout out to all these hating as racial politic YouTube channels. So yeah, he's black. He's 25. He has 25 wins, 2 losses, and 25 KOs. So on paper, that looks pretty good, man. That he has 28 fights and he has 28 wins and he has 25 KOs. So that means he has power. But if you break it down, I'm not gonna front that I know who Makabu is. Like, oh my God, this and that. He is a WBC champion. He is a champion, and he does have power on paper. But if he fought nothing but taxi drivers and tomato cans, all right. So I'm gonna continue to check his resume and check out his highlights. I've seen his highlights. He looks pretty solid, man. He's a big guy, 6 feet, pretty solid. He throws like nice uppercuts. He has nice shots. Is he the fastest? No. Is he the greatest that I've ever seen, or the best in the division? No. But he's pretty solid, man. He's a champion, and so Canelo's moving up 30 plus pounds. That's a lot, man. And people getting mad, and dude, he's moving up 30 plus pounds. Canelo's only 5'7.5". If you seen the stats when you were watching the Caleb Plant, Canelo's only 5'7.5", man. He's not that big. He's a thick boy. He's got thick bones, but he's not that tall. So he's giving up height, giving up 30 pounds, man. So we'll see. So he's got the game shook right now. Everyone's like, oh my God, what's going on? Including Benavidez. He called him out. And everyone wants that Benavidez fight. But hey, man, everyone wants a coronavirus check or the Canelo virus check, a stimulus check. But no, man, you got to work for it. So from 160 to 168 to 175, he's got the game shook, man. These fighters don't want to fight each other. They're sitting in on their hands, and they're just waiting for that check, that payday, Canelo payday. So they need to fight. There's Benavidez, there's the Charlos, there's the Beterbiev at 175, Bivol, El Zurdo, there's Munguia, there's Triple G, Colin Smith, there's Jacobs at 175. So from 160 to 168 to 175, there's a lot of fighters, and these are just a few that I named. And what, it's like 8 fighters? Like, come on, man. You want Canelo to face all of them? Nah, it should be like a tournament, or these guys need to face each other, man. Iron sharpens iron, and we're gonna see if these guys are the real deal. Are they pretenders, or are they the real deal? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. They're Tim Bradley's talking trash that Canelo looked vulnerable, that he didn't look mediocre versus Plant, and this and that. Why is he fighting this guy? Like, come on, dog. What are you talking about, man? Tim Bradley, sometimes I like him, sometimes he talks too much, just like Andre Berto, man. These guys need to freaking shut their mouth. How about that, man? Talking all that trash. Last time I checked, Jesse Vargas almost knocked you out, but you don't talk about that. So yeah, man. So these guys need to mix it up between the 160, 168, man. It's a wrap, man. Canelo's he unified in 11 months, so he gets to do what he wants, man. So he's going up to cruiserweight to see what's up. I'm thinking, man, is Canelo staying at 168? The question is, that's the question, and I don't think so, man. I think he's gonna he's testing the waters at 175. I mean, he's testing the waters at cruiserweight, and maybe he might go down at 175, and I'll break it down a little bit. Just real quick. So remember when Canelo had the weigh-in versus Plant and all that? Go on YouTube and check it out. I don't know why Canelo's lips look super dry. So is that an indicator that he can't make 168 anymore? Canelo's a thick guy. He's real thick, dude, and he's growing, man. He's entering his prime. He's in his prime, and his body is growing. And he's working out. He's a gym rat. He's working out, lifting weight, using weights for explosion. All that, it gives you muscle. And he's growing, man. He's eating right, taking supplements, working out, using science. And his body is growing, man. And I don't think he can make 168 anymore. Although he's 5'7.5", but he can't make 168. He's working out. He's in the gym so much, lifting weights, pushing weight. I don't think he can make 168. So he's gonna stay at 175 or cruiserweight, man. He's testing out the waters at cruiserweight. So yeah, I think Canelo's gonna move back down after the Makabu fight. He's gonna get a title. It's a dangerous stay busy fight. That's what I call it. A dangerous stay busy fight / let me check out the cruiserweight division type of fight. You know what I mean? So, hey man, he's gonna get his 5th division title, man. He's got titles at 154, 160, 168, 175. And if he could get another division title at cruiserweight, hey, why not, man? He swept the division in 11 months. Who does that? Andre Ward didn't do it. Yeah, he was in a tournament. Floyd never did it. You know what I mean? Floyd never unified. Floyd was champion at what? 135, 140, 147, and 154. He never tried it once. Why? I don't know. It's only six fighters have ever done it. 7 fighters have ever done it. And Canelo's one of them. So, hey man, this guy's making power moves and fighting, going up, going down. So, hey man, you got to respect it, man. You're mad because you didn't see the Benavidez fight. Hey man, Benavidez isn't fighting no one. And matter of fact, Benavidez' last fight, he didn't look so well. So, how about that? Charlo is a 160 calling out Canelo. Move up to 168, man. And Benavidez, you're not making the 168, man. I know your last fight was at 169 because it wasn't a title fight and all that. Hey, man, you don't lie to yourself and don't lie to us. You look dry in the weigh-ins. You look dry, bro. That's not your weight. You're a 175-pounder. Go get Colin Smith, man. Colin Smith almost killed someone, like I said before, man. He moved up and almost killed some dude at 175. There's a lot of fights at 160. Go fight Zurdo, even though you're friends. Go fight Bivol. Go fight Beterbiev. There's another guy named Smith. There's a lot of fighters. Danny Jacobs. Come on, man. There's a lot of fighters and dare to be great, man. Move up. Move up, man. So these guys need to move up. And Canelo, he left them. So now what's going to be interesting is what's their move? What are they going to do? Are they going to not fight like they do? They only fight once a year? Or are you going to bust a move? And Benavidez is motivated. I like the kid, but these other guys, they don't fight. Benavidez stays busy versus tomato cans. All right, I'll give you that. But you need to step up your comp. And Charlo, come on, man. You need to step up your comp. You shouldn't be talking, man. What was it? The Canelo fight versus Plant epilogue. There was a little scene when they said, I could be Canelo. When I like, shut up, dude. Come on, man. Fight once a year. Come on, man. Who are you lying to, man? So, yeah, so this is a taste test for or a stay busy or a dangerous stay busy type of fight. You know what I mean? So, at the cruiserweight, Canelo's gonna see how he does versus 200-pound fighters, man. 200-pound men. Can he carry the power at cruiserweight? I think so. I think he can carry the weight. Can he take a punch at cruiserweight? Hey man, we'll see. We'll see, man. He's giving up 30 pounds, and he's fighting a guy with a good record on paper, with power on paper. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how he clinches. Is he gonna be the bigger man, or the bigger man's gonna move him around, or can he hang in clinches? when they start fighting inside the dirty boxing, can Canelo handle himself in there? So we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep a close eye on that. His speed, is he fast? Because the cruiserweights aren't really that fast. But you see if Canelo's still crispy. Still crispy. Does he have hand speed, footwork? Can he move? Because he's gonna have a lot of muscle. So yeah. So if he looks great, man, hey man, what about Usyk? Can we lure Usyk back to the cruiserweight? You know he unified at cruiserweight, and you know he's the best. He was the best until he moved up, and now he's one of the best heavyweights. I don't know. And I'll be the first one to tell you, and Canelo can't hang right here, man. Canelo can't hang. And this is people are mad. Oh, why is he doing that? Why is he fighting? People are pissed. All right, but understand, man, when you move up, and then you move back down, it's kind of dangerous. You seen with Roy Jones when he fought Reese at heavyweight, and then he moved back down to, I think, light heavyweight, and he got knocked out, man, by Tarver and by Johnson, man. Go back to the archives, go back to YouTube and check it out. So, yeah, so I don't like that. That's 30 pounds, man. He's moving up and he's gaining muscle and getting that weight, and then he's gonna move back down. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous. So Canelo's taking gambles there, giving up a height difference, a height advantage, a weight advantage, moving back up and then moving back down. He might get knocked out or badly hurt, and then he comes back down. He's not the same. So, hey man, you gotta respect him. Him and Reynoso, they believe it. If they believe it, I believe it, and we'll see, man. And I'll be the first one to say, hey man, he can hang there, and and Canelo needs to take it slow. If he does want to stay in cruiserweight, take your time, fight this fighter, fight Makabu, and then fight another guy. Take your time, in other words, and then we'll talk about the Usyk fight and all that. But hey, Canelo's making headlines now. We're talking about Canelo, Usyk, and these guys. He's got the game shook, man. Yeah, who does this? This is truly pound for pound, man. Sugar Ray Robinson type, you know what I mean? Pacquiao type, Canelo. Yeah, these are pound for pounds, man. They get different championships, different belts in different divisions, man. And Floyd did it, but like I said, he never unified. So yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, man, Canelo's making power moves. He's got the game shook right now. Benavidez, all of them are like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, and I'll continue to break it down. Like and subscribe to the channel and comment. All right, man, that's all I got. Mike Angelino Sports. I'm gone.